The People's United Party won in a landslide over the United Democratic Party at the municipal polls on Wednesday. The P.U.P has majority control of all 9 municipalities, with 65 of their candidates winning their seats and only 2 U.D.P candidates left standing. Mayor Earl Trapp and Councilor Bernadette Fernandez won their seats in San Ignacio and Santa Elena. Although Trapp is mayor on a majority blue council, he made it clear that he is still the man in charge of the twin towns.
A good leader dictates from time to time, so no one will tell me what to do, buddy. If I have to dictate, I will dictate to get the work done in this community.
And while it's left to be seen how that balance of power will work out for Mayor Trapp in San Ignacio and Santa Elena, the U.D.P candidates are still licking their wounds in Punta Gorda. Not only were they bested by the P.U.P, but also by the Belize Progressive Party, putting the U.D.P mayor and some of his councillor candidates in 3rd place in the number of votes they received. In the north, the P.U.P decimated the U.D.P candidates, with P.U.P's Ladrick Shepherd winning the mayoral seat with more than 3,500 votes in Orange Walk, beating out U.D.P's Orlando Castillo. Castillo, a son of Orange Walk but an unknown in the political scene, felt that the defeat was a message to his party, and despite the massive loss, he wants to run again.
It's very bad here in Orange Walk for the United Democratic Party. It reflects very poorly on what the party represents at the moment, and the people are showing they are still not contented with the U.D.P party. When you get into this young, you cannot get discouraged when you suffer a loss. You need to regroup, discuss, and move forward with a proper plan to see how you can gain back that trust of the people.
And in San Pedro, after 18 years, the voters put their trust in the P.U.P. There, P.U.P's Wally Nunez won the mayoral race with 3,462 votes, soundly defeating the U.D.P's RUBEN Gonzalez, who received 1,701 votes.
I want to give thanks to San Pedro for coming out and giving us that vote of confidence. We will work for San Pedro. We're here for you.
In Belize City, the P.U.P team received twice as many votes as their U.D.P challengers. Mayor Bernard WAGNER received 10,067 votes, while U.D.P's ORSON PICART received 5,849 votes. 2 of WAGNER's councillors, returning Alan Pollard and newcomer Kaya Catus, topped the polls with 10,886 and 10,816 votes respectively in Belize City. In Belmopan, after a long P.U.P drought, 15 years to be exact, the blue team was able to win the elections. The capital city now has its first female mayor, Sharon Palacio. Palacio beat out longtime city councillor and mayoral hopeful Jacqueline Burns of the U.D.P, with Palacio getting 3,016 votes to Burns' 1,291. In Benqueviejo, where the U.D.P has dominated for years, that came to a crashing end in a close race with the P.U.P slate led by Jorge Rosales, edging out the U.D.P's Miguel Guerra by a mere 39 votes. In Tangriga, the P.U.P team also unseated the U.D.P, with Robert Mariano defeating Francis Humphreys. Mariano got 1,332 votes, while Humphreys received 918 votes. In Carzal, incumbent P.U.P Mayor Rigo Veos retained his mayoral seat with 2,885 votes, beating out newcomer Roger ARANA of the U.D.P, who received 2,035 votes. And when the polls closed on Wednesday, the P.U.P leader said they had no doubts that they would prevail at the polls. They expected a win, but a 65-2 win, an almost clean sweep, that wasn't predicted. Any predictions?
We are going to have the majority of them. I believe that we are going to do very well, and that we're going to win the majority. As to if we're going to win all, well, that's will be very, very difficult, as you know.
How are the teams feeling, the P.U.P teams feeling across the rest of the country?
The reports I'm getting is that everybody is optimistic. Everybody believes that they managed to take out their voters. Despite the fact that there was a low voter turnout, that they believe that they took out the majority of our voters, of our supporters, and that is what counts for your side. I mean, what the other side does, that's your problem. And so I think we're going to do very well across the country.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.